Hello, everyone. So, I have some great news. So, do you all remember the case that I told you about where I was representing a father, or I am representing a father, and his wife made some very horrible allegations. She filed a temporary protective order, which is like a domestic violence order, making these horrible, heinous allegations just to get my client out the house. She promised him that she was going to ruin his career. Literally, we have that in text. And so she tried to ruin his career in the military, although he has no criminal background. He's never even had a speeding ticket. She did all of those things to get a leg up in the divorce litigation and so that she can get custody of their 5-year-old daughter. And to take it one step further, my client has been out of the home since for the past almost 2 months now. He has had to bounce around from hotel to hotel while he patiently waited for the court date. So a few weeks ago, when I reported this to you all, the good news I had at that time was that we got the protective order that had all the false allegations that his wife made against him. We had that dismissed. And so we had to come back to court because my client was adamant that he was going to fight back and he was going to do what was best for his daughter, which was going to provide stability for her, provide her with a loving home where he could be the primary caretaker like he's always been during the marriage. So we came back to court on today, and I am proud to say that after we presented our evidence, after my client testified, after we had another witness testify, which was the police officer that had been out to the marital residence several times, my client got custody. My client, dad, has custody of his 5-year-old daughter, even though mom has another child that she has from a previous relationship. Dad was still able to get custody of their 5-year-old daughter. So he has primary physical custody. He gets possession of the marital home. They bought it during the marriage, but it's only in my client's name. So we made some really good, compelling arguments to the judge as to why my client should have possession of the marital home. So he gets to move back in his house in 2 weeks. His wife has to leave. She has to find somewhere else to go. Is her actions resulted in why we moved forward with primary physical custody and why the court found in my client's favor. Because at the end of the day, it really isn't a win-lose situation. It's a situation where the court's going to do what's best for their daughter. And just based on the evidence, based on the actions of her, based on how my client has always been a presence in his daughter's life and how he's always acted in her best interest, after we presented all of that, it was clear to the judge that my client was the better suited and better fit parent. And so she does have to pay my client child support as well. Her child support is going to be almost $800 a month. And this just goes to show that when you stay the course, you have your evidence, you hire competent counsel, you listen to your attorney, and you do your part by getting your lawyer the evidence that your lawyer requests you to get. And you make that financial investment in legal services and don't just hire the cheapest lawyer. That just goes to show that the law can be on your side. And so, I was a little nervous, I'll admit. I'm really, really good at what I do, but sometimes human nature takes over, and I wasn't sure how the judge was going to be swayed. But, the judge made some comments in court that made me feel good. She mentioned that, I was a force to be reckoned with, essentially, that I was going to have to be a match for any other attorney that came against me, and that I was well prepared, and, that I was a really, really excellent lawyer. So it made me feel good. I'm so happy for my client. My client is ecstatic. I don't even know if the dust has settled right now, if he even has taken it all in. I mean, it was just a beautiful thing to see. He had his family come out of town to come witness and support him, and just the feedback and love that they gave me after court just really, really, really reminded me why I do what I do. So I'm glad to give y'all that report that things worked out. So fathers, husbands, keep in mind that, it may feel like you have an uphill battle to climb. at the beginning, especially when you have so many stones being thrown at you, because you're constantly having to defend yourself. You're constantly having to defend your manhood, your fatherhood, your character. But just hang in there. Hang in there. Be patient. Listen. Well, one, hire a lawyer. Listen to your lawyer and stay the course. Because ultimately justice will prevail, and justice prevailed today. So I'm super excited. I know I haven't been giving y'all any feedback lately, because when I tell you business is booming and it's booming in a good way. And so I just wanted to be able to share that with y'all. So I have some more updates to give you, so and some more tips, because things have been really crazy around here for my clients, and we've been putting out fires, nipping things in the bud, and really reaching our clients' goals. So I will keep y'all posted. Talk to you soon.